What's going on, YouTube? This your boy. I've been gone for a while. I'm back. Um, Coming at you with this video is watch right here. I thought it'd be pretty cool. People probably seen them before, but I'm still gonna do a little review on it. Yeah, cause everybody ain't got the same one made by the same company. So it's several companies that produce these Gucci lookalikes. So I'm gonna show you the one I got. I got another one, and that I had when I had previously done a little talking to you. I was talking to you guys, which is this one right here. I had on. I briefly spoke about it. I'll come back and show y'all. So let's go and get on into it, man. This is a little lab diamond watch right here. The camera don't completely convey how much this watch shines. I can't seem to get the light to hit it just right. That natural sunlight makes it go nuts. To be honest with you, that natural sunlight makes it go nuts. But I can't seem to get the light in here to work well enough. But it shines. I can see it shining real enough in the camera. But it go absolutely crazy in sunlight. So let's go. Yeah, love this thing. And this is a JU Lab Diamond watch, which is a Jewelry Unlimited, and that's a pretty high quality website. I think they have a store somewhere, but I know it's not nowhere in Illinois. It's probably like somewhere in New York or Michigan or something like that, or California and stuff. We don't really have jewelry shops that people really, talk about too much in Illinois. But yeah, it's pretty high end. It's got a really high rating. I think it's got one of the best ratings. I think it's like an A or A plus or something from the Better Business Bureau. I actually looked into them before I actually purchased this. I looked into their ratings and everything, and customer reviews and stuff by the Better Business Bureau, and they seem to be legit. But you even with that, you still need to be careful about stuff like that. Man, it's pretty cool. And as you can see, it says 0056, and the top says 1556. Different time zones. Oh, I said 156. I'm tweaking. My bad. It says 156. I said 15. 156. It's 156. My bad. I read it wrong. So what 0056 is 1256. After a certain amount of time, it switches to military time. So it'll say once it hits 1 o'clock, and you'll probably see it once it changes. I'll show you. It'll say 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and so forth, all the way up until around 1. At 1 o'clock, it'll say 1301, 1302, and such like that. Then it's gonna go 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way until it hits, I believe, 22. I don't know why it doesn't just go say 23 for 12 and then 1, but it doesn't. It says 00. Yeah, it's weird. Now I don't know if that's it's supposed to be based off of a Swiss watch. I guess Gucci's a Swiss made and stuff like that. This one says Swiss made, but I highly doubt that it's really made in Swiss. Considering the price point of them, off the retail price point of them. But then again, I take that back. It might be really Swiss made, because a real diamond Gucci, or even a real Gucci watch with lab diamonds. That's what I mean. Don't mean that these are not, these are legit lab diamonds, but this is not a legitimate Gucci watch. So like a real Gucci watch with lab diamonds or mined diamonds, usually still cost between like 2 and 5,000. That's what I've seen them at. Priced at was between $2,000 and $5,000, and that still depends on where you're getting them from. So they're not the most expensive watches, even with the diamond bezels and stuff on them. They're still not the most expensive thing in the world. They're not going to be like your Audemars prices and stuff like that. And I think they may have priced them like that because they definitely could have, overkilled it and charged like $10,000, $30,000 for them or something like that. If they really wanted to. But I feel like Jeweler's Figure is a sports watch. It's going to be pretty popular. And I'm quite sure that a lot of people with disposable income probably bought maybe 2 of them. I know I would have for $2,000. I mean, I would have bought them. Or if they had it on like Evine or something for like a value pay, I would have bought one. I'd have probably bought one. So it's like, yeah. It's pretty nice though. It's pretty nice. Got the big donut bezel on it. The Breitling bezel. Let's go on and I'm trying to see if the time is gonna change so that you can see firsthand what it's gonna do, how it's gonna react, and you can see it actually does count down right there as well. And there you go. As you can see, the top says 200, and the bottom says, well, 200, 2 o'clock, 100, 1 o'clock. You get the difference. You get it. I don't know what state or city is 1 hour ahead. I think New York is an hour ahead of us. Is New York an hour ahead of us? I think New York is an hour ahead of us. It's either an hour ahead of us or an hour, but I don't know. I'm not really good with the remembering of other states and cities, time zones, and stuff like that. So whatever, if you know in specifically, let me know, because I don't really know in specific what city or state is, an hour ahead of us. Excuse me. I'm in Illinois / Chicago. If you know what city is ahead of has a time zone ahead of us, or whoever time zone that is, you let me know. Because there's 2 time zones. Like I said, I don't know why they have 2 time zones either. And I don't know why it's in military time and not standard time. Gucci's from Italy. So yeah, if Italy, do they tell time using military time? Is that a big thing? If someone's been to Italy, or in Europe in general, if you've been to Europe in general, does each place in Europe have a different time zone, or do they use military time? I would actually like to know. All the countries over in Europe and stuff like that. Does Italy and France have a different time zone? Someone let me know. Someone hit down in the comments and let me know. Like, does each country within Europe have a different time zone? Now, I know each country in the United States has a different, for the most part, some of them have different time zones, but, how do they do the time zone thing within other countries? Is it an hour ahead, an hour behind, 2 hours, 3 hours, I would like to know. I'm actually curious. So if you know, drop a comment down below and let me know if y'all know. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into this watch, man. I've been kind of rambling. we'll get on into it. I don't like this box. I really don't. I don't like the box. It's not a bad box. It's kind of got a, and you can see the symbol there, but it's kind of got a wood going on. It's kind of, I'm gonna call it candied wood because it looks plastic and it looks like it's fake wood. But when I turn it to the back, I don't know if you can really see it. You can see where the wood, see back there in between where the wood's been cut. So it's real wood. I want to know what kind of varnish they use to get this to look like that. That's pretty. It is pretty. I like the way the box look. I don't like the way that the box is and the way that they packaged the box. Now when it came, the watch was in here, something like that, and the pillow was finagled in between the watch band and stuff like that, and the watch was just kind of sitting in there, and this was kind of like finagled down in here, something like that, and pushed down, something like that, and then closed. So when you take it was tape closed. It was tape closed. You know, it was tape closed. To keep it closed, it was tape closed. You can still see where I'll pull it into the light. You can see the little I pulled the tape off it. It was tape closed, and when I took the tape off, the thing basically exploded because the pillow was putting pressure on the top, so the thing pretty much bust open. It bust open, and that, I don't like the packaging. Well, it came in a box, wrapped in a bag, which had a lot of, and the bag was folded up around the box to give it some more cushion. So it was shipped well, but as far as the company packaging the product well, I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased with how they packaged that, because they could have packaged that better, you know. And they probably just did it because this is a, well, mid-range watch, so they probably didn't figure it would matter. But I feel like they should have did better packaging on it. Excuse me. This is pretty nice. You can see there. You can see how nuts that shine is on this watch. It is really nice. And then you look at the bezel. There are actually 7 rows on the bezel. You got 2 rows on the side of the bezel, then you got 5 rows on the case itself on both sides. This thing is completely iced out. Now the only thing I don't like is that they skipped. Now my other one has one row diamond right in between there where the band is. They didn't do that here. Probably would have had to charge you some extra if they did, but I would have paid a little extra just to get that little extra row. And I can show you that right quick. As you can see right up under there, you see the bezel. You see the little row right there on both sides. On both sides. I pretty much got this here due to somebody's lack of knowledge of what lab diamonds is. Due to someone's lack of knowledge, knowing what lab diamonds is, bought it, and the person probably didn't even pay what he said he paid for it. He probably paid. He claims he paid $2,500 for it, but I don't think he probably did, because I can't see a person thinking something's fake and still paying $2,000 for it, $2,500 to be more precise, on something that they think is fake. He probably got it from someone as a gift or whatever the case is. He probably didn't buy it. Somebody probably bought it for him. He thought it was fake, you know. So I pretty much got it at way lower than what this watch could have still been resold for. Because even if someone did buy this for $2,000, that's still not the retail price. A watch with this kind of, with the band by itself, with the band and stuff like this, iced out like that, will probably cost you about $9,000, $10,000, somewhere around there. You know, it's important to know your jewelry before you go selling it. It's important. It is important because things like that happen. Lucky for me, bad for him. But still, Know your stuff before you go selling it, before you go trying to sell it. Do your research. But there's a whole lot of people that think lab diamonds and cubic zirconia is the same thing. No. Now they have lab grown cubic zirconia. I don't know why y'all would lab grow cheap imitation stone when you can get something like this. Now, you do have jury purists out there that will tell you that a lab-made stone ain't nothing but a imitation diamond. Okay, if you want to be so broad about it, it may be. But on the surface, not on the surface. Well, yeah, I can say on the surface too. On the surface, it looks exactly identical. Molecularly, micro, it looks exactly the same. There are even graded lab diamonds. That's why I say I think these are. I don't even know about this. I think these may be A grades. These might be A grade lab diamonds. These may be A grades. You know, those might be A grades. They look a little more quality. Whereas I got this here bracelet like this here. I paid $109 for it. And I know for a fact these are B grades right here. These are B grades. These are B grades. Lab diamonds vary in price depending on the quality. The lower the quality is of the stone, the lower the price is. So if you go somewhere and you find, especially for something like this, or even a tennis chain, you try to find a tennis chain in a store. And it's like $300-$400 or something like that. That's low grade. That's B grade. That's B grade. You're not getting. They're not the best quality in the world, but you should still buy it because it's not like it's gonna break. It's not like it's gonna break on you, and it's a placeholder. It's a placeholder. All this, everything. Nobody keeps the same jewelry from being 20 all the way up until they about 50. You know, they may have a couple of watches and stuff like that. Like this here, I'm gonna still have this when I'm in my 80s or something. I'm still gonna have this. But, you know, every single thing that people buy as far as jewelry, some of that stuff they end up getting rid of or giving it to a family member or, you know, giving it to their girls or whatever. Because either they can't wear it or they don't want it no more. So don't look at it and say, I'm not gonna buy it if it ain't this, and this. But don't worry about this, and this. You worry about getting that when you can afford it. Now, I worry about getting A-grade lab diamonds, and I don't really like mine diamonds, to be honest with you. Because it's just a lot of stress and stuff that go behind it, and a lot of bad mojo comes from getting that stuff. So, I'll wear it, but I prefer lab diamonds because I just feel better about it, knowing that nobody got hurt for it. You know. Yeah, but you're not gonna have the same jewelry when you later on in life, and you may not even have the same jewelry taste later on in your life. You may not have the same taste for jewelry. You may not want a watch looking like that when you're older. I might. I'm still gonna like it because I like them. I don't like them because rappers wear them. I like them because it shines. It looks nice. Especially something like this, I can wear it for several different occasions in different ways. You know, I could take the bezel off and wear it just as a regular sports watch with a little bit of shine, or I could put the big bezel on there if I want to show it off. You know. Yeah, I mean, just realize, you know, you get these things for a deal, but there's a reason you get them for a deal. And if you don't know what they mean by B grade and A grade, A grades are your perfection. They've grown to perfection. There are no flaws. And when I say flaws, I mean on a microscopic scale. You know, if you look through a jeweler's loop, you will see these imperfections under the microscope. You know, under that jeweler's loop and stuff like that. You can see these imperfections in this diamond. You'll be able to see the imperfections. So all of these have imperfections, every last one of them, and that is why these are B grades. I don't even think these B grades though. I think these are A grades or a high-end B grade. Because one, well, even though you're not really gonna tell that much, some people say that B grade, that the higher qualities and stuff like that, higher quality diamonds shine different. That's subjective, and you would have to both own low quality, low end diamonds and high end diamonds. You would have to, in order for you to talk about stuff like that, you would have to own VVS diamonds versus regular. I don't know about all them diamond colorations and stuff like that, F to G and stuff like that, but I know what VVS is. You would have to own VVS to be able to compare it to like the VS1s and stuff like that. You would have to own both to be able to compare it. You can't just go by and say, well, yeah, this is the jeweler said this. Well, the jeweler can tell you anything, and they're going to tell you anything because they want you to buy their product. Just like this. This is nice right here. Gold. And I've actually been wearing this constantly for the last 2 days. And I don't see no fading on the inside of this clasp. So I'm hoping that either this is real gold, like 10 karat or something. It's probably 10 karat gold because it is pretty, it is light, but it is still pretty dark for gold. It's pretty dark. And I'm gonna take the bezel off for you guys so you guys can I'm trying to get the bezel off of it. As you can see, look at that. Get that real Gucci look right there. Get that real Gucci look right there. I'm gonna do a quick look at them. I'm gonna do a video. Do a video of a comparison between the two, a full comparison. That'll be coming up. You see here, this one look good too without the bezel. But this one don't look as much like a Gucci as this does. And maybe that could be subjective to why, to something. To it just being that the real Gucci's come on with straps and stuff like that. You see there. And I'm gonna bring this up again when I do the video about it. But this bezel seems a bit light. And you can see that this shines more because it got more diamonds. Not only do it got more diamonds, I feel like these are higher quality diamonds than these are. Now it shines, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. It has a nice luster, nice fire going on to it. But I still feel like these are higher quality. You know, drop the bezel. These are higher quality when you look at diamonds in this. Higher quality. You're looking at you're dealing with some high quality there. Let me put the bezel back on. This is a very high quality watch. It feels good. It's not incredibly light. It's got enough weight on it for what it is. It's healthy. It's got a healthy weight on it for the type of watch it is. Now, you don't want it too heavy because, of course, again, originally this is supposed to be like a sports watch kind of thing. So you don't want it too heavy, but you don't want it really thin either. So now the bezel back on there. I'm gonna give y'all a shot on the wrist so y'all can get a look at it. It says it's about 53 millimeters. That could be subjective. I showed my girl a picture of me wearing it, and she said that it looks pretty big. It don't look all that big. It don't look all that big. It's not small by no means, but it ain't. I don't think it's really too big though. I don't think it's too big. I don't even think it's no full 53. This might be 48, 49 at the most. I don't know, but it could be 53. I'm gonna give me a tool so I can start measuring on watches. Tell you what they are. Yeah, man, this is a nice watch. I've seen some other colors I want. I've seen some more bracelet ones I want that I might dabble into trying to get them and just try to. And not only that, I'm gonna get some more from JU, but I'm not gonna. I'm telling you now, I'm not gonna do a review for everyone. I might do a review because they have a black one. I might do a review on the black one, and that might be it. But they have a white one I want, and then they had an all yellow one I want, and I might get all 4 colors. I might get all the. Well, I have all 4 colors at that point. I got the white and yellow right here. Just the gold with the white diamonds. They got a gold with yellow diamonds. That looks pretty cool. You know, I might do a review on the black one though. I'm definitely gonna do a review on the black one. Either way, I'm gonna do the black one. But I'm not gonna do the white one and then do the yellow one because it's gonna be tedious because it's gonna be the same thing. You know, I'm gonna cover the quality of them black diamonds very thoroughly because I've heard people say black diamonds don't shine. Now I did have a black diamond watch that did shine. I had a pair of black diamond earrings, but they were chipped. My mom got them for me for Christmas 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, she had got them for me, and she ended up having to take them back because they had chipped, and the store wanted to be bogus because the earrings she had got them on sale for like 2 something. They had went all the way back up to like I think 9 something, which would have been $1,000 after the damn tax and crap like that. So she ended up just getting the money back and just giving me the money. I don't remember what I bought with it, but I do remember the earrings. There were some black diamond studs. They were, I think, white gold. They were either white gold or sterling silver. They might have been white gold. Man. I'm looking to get some earrings, too, because I've seen some lab-made earrings that were pretty nice. That were sterling silver. So, stay tuned. I'm going to have some stuff coming. Like I said, man, I'm looking for a job right now, so if I get a job, man, the videos might be coming a little more sparingly. And, you know, they already getting spared because I've been looking. You know, it's hard. It's hard out here in Chicago. Nice. But I'll get y'all that final look. Look at that. I like the fact that they did put diamonds on the side of the bezel because they could have definitely skipped out and not added that. Now, even though professional jewelers been doing this stuff like this, putting the diamonds on the back side of the bezel, they could have skipped out and said, we're not doing all that, and just made the side solid. And I like that they didn't. It shows a level of interest and a level of quality they wanted to put into the products, and I like that. I can respect the company that'll take that extra step, but they need to package stuff better. But anyway, man, that's all. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. Y'all be breezy. Y'all stay cool. Peace.